All right, let me run through this fast because, SoFi seem to be a little bit, the website's a little bit not the most stable. So this is part two where I take $120 a month to invest. It will be in 6 things and we'll go through them right here. And today we'll go through one of them a little bit more in depth. So go here to the account. So we got an extra $130. So we may actually do another month today. We'll get to it. So anyway, we're investing in SPHD, VTI, VOO in terms of stocks. I got the Palantir free with it, so I'm not going to do anything with that. And today we're going to discuss VTI briefly after we get to the end of this. But I purchased another $25 today of VOO VTI and $10 of SPHD, and you can see where we're at. So we are, cents off of what we've invested into the market so far, for the past 2 months of mid January and now about 2 weeks later. And I, accidentally put an extra 130 in. So I just may go ahead and invest that now instead of just having it sit around for a month, because now I have a recurrent of 120 coming in. So I think I will just go ahead and invest that. But for now, and in cryptocurrencies, we put $10 into ADA and 25 into Bitcoin. This morning, 25 into Ethereum, and we now have, you can see here, 0.016 ETH, 0.0012 Bitcoin, and 16.69 ADA with this now. So, but I'm going to go ahead and make the orders to do another round of 25, 25, 10, 25, 25, 10. So, matter of fact, let me see how I look if I... Just making sure nothing come up that, it is what it is. Buy $25 of ETH. Buying power, yes. Review. Buy. Okay, done. So, of course, the stock sales will not take place until tomorrow, but that's fine. I'm going to buy this Bitcoin, $25 bitty. Oh, look at the price going up. So everybody's like, oh, let's crash. I'm like, we on a several years, if not decades, time span for this in terms of growth. Now imagine this, 10 years from now. 15, 20 years from now, just these itty little bit investments. I mean, they're not little itty bitty, but nothing that an adult shouldn't be able to get together once a month. Where were we? Buying stocks. That's where we were. 75. What are we doing? 60? So it'd be about 180-ish. I was just wondering, it was 169. So I was like, how much we done with that? So we get 10 of this to Maz. Okay, what that's about. So, market is closed. I understand. Review. Place order. Thank you. Some people like that, the fact that the cryptocurrency market is open 24/7 versus quote unquote traditional markets that have a set time that things occur in. But to be quite honest, don't trip over stuff like that. What am I doing? I mean, you got to be careful because part of this can get into that addictive nature. And, you know, we are investors. We're not traders. We're not, well, you know, for this portion, I'm investing. I'm not trading. I'm not gambling. So I'm trying to make very smart decisions to make calculated risk. And we'll get to that in a second when I show you kind of, you know, we'll do monthly breakdowns of why I picked these specific things to invest in. Okay, I just want to see purchasing power available now. Should be down to $10. That's what we want. All right, so why Vanguard? Well, Vanguard is a Vanguard Total Stock Market Index. It's issued by Vanguard, which is a company, Vanguard. Inception date was in May of 2001. It's an open-ended fund with over 273, almost $274 billion in assets under management, with about $1 billion in daily volume. We'll take a brief look at this from this website, ETF.com, where you can search under different ETFs. Vanguard tracks a capital money weighted index that measures the investable U.S. equities market, encompassing the entire market capital of the United States equities market spectrum. So it basically tracks all of the United States equities. It is a good choice for investors or traders looking for a comprehensive total market equity exposure, including micro caps. So it's kind of just as plain Jane as they get, as vanilla as they get. We can look here at some of the returns in the past, you know, month and 3 months, not too well year to date, but the year, 10% for the year, past 3 years, about 19%, 15.5, about close, 14.5, 15 for the past 10 years, which with the rule of 72 means your money will double every 6 to 7-ish years, close to 7-ish years. So this is some of the top holdings: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Tesla, Meta, Nvidia, Berkshire Hathaway. So it is the strength of the American economy. This is one of the, I think over the long run, this is a very smart play to be in until proven otherwise. Then I'll move on something else. But for now, the strength of the American economy is probably one of the most powerful assets on the planet, you know, besides Bitcoin. So and that's why we're that. And that'll be what we move into the next one. But for now, kind of getting a little bit of insight. And, you know, I've always told you, go through and start doing the research, kind of see why I made that choice, and they'll kind of help you figure out the other choices as you go. But, you know, do a little bit. None of this, I'm saying at the end here, close to the end, none of this is investment advice. I'm not your advisor. I am not your advisor. I am not your medical advisor. I'm not your advisor about nutrition. Okay. Comprende? With me with that? But I want you to be successful. So, you know, listen to people who seem to not have an ulterior motive to, you know, and just trying to exist. So with that said, I love you. You love you. God loves us. And that's all that matters.